This is going to be a controversial one.
Here we go.
Overrated. Free drinks on your birthday. My parents call it dumb charades. They had the dumb in front of it. Now, is that...
Because she's playing with you.
No.
Welcome back to Critical Banter, where we take the best bits from your favorite late night shows and package them into a podcast. For this week's episode, we'll be doing the fan favorite segment Overrated, Underrated, and we'll be also playing the game Heads Up or Charades. I don't know which one we're going to call it, but one of the two. For that throughout the week, we got me and Miguel, we got Senny.
Hello.
We don't have Kush, we have Mr. Potato Head.
G'day.
And we have Rohit.
Hello.
Why do we have a special guest here today? With us,
Boys, yeah, Mr. Potato Head. So I bought this online. It didn't come in time, so I had to go to Big W, the store, because I saw it was in stock. I asked the fella, I was like, "Do you guys have any Toy Story toys?" He showed me Buzz Lightyear, showed me Woody. I'm like, "No, not that character." Do you have
the droid I'm looking for?
Do you have a Mr. Potato Head character? And so he's sifting through the back archives, and he's like, "Will the Mrs. Potato Head character do?" I was like, "No, it will not."
Guinness will not take that.
Guinness will not take it.
You create your own record for Mrs. Potato Head.
That is surely the same record.
Different character.
Well, if I did take Mrs. Potato Head, then I would have broken the world record immediately.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway.
But no, so I picked up a Potato Head character. So a couple of weeks ago, I saw this video on Facebook, and the video was this young girl assembling a Mr. Potato Head, and she won the Guinness Book of Records world record for the fastest assembly of a Mr. Potato Head. That time was 5.69 seconds. And if you watch the video, which I really recommend you would, actually maybe stop the podcast here and have a look, because it's slow. Like it's comically slow. So that made the claim. I was like, surely I can break the world record. Give me a couple of weeks practice, and give me a month, I think, and I've got it in the bag. But I thought, just as a simple of just a nice gesture, right? My first attempt to see how far I have to practice will be done on the podcast.
All right.
Live on air.
So I have cracked open the Mr. Potato Head today. Everyone saw me open it, which means I have zero practice, right? I've just assembled it here nicely so you don't have to go through us, opening plastic and stuff like that. So I will disassemble this, but what do you think I'm going to get? What do you think my time will be?
I don't know.
Saying 5 is slow.
It's
6.9. It's closer to 6 if we round up.
So 5.69. I don't know. This seems pretty easy. Yeah, there's about 8 pieces there. You should be able to do it in 1 second a piece. So really, it should be 8 seconds. Nothing more, nothing less. Exactly. Really. What's this? You were shaking it before. It was like a Kinder Surprise. What's in there?
I think it's the glasses. There's like additional, I don't know,
There's
other
additional
stuff.
pieces inside, which are not part of the record.
No. The world record is these 8 pieces.
And we will show. We need to clarify. This is the potato head. These pieces are stuck on.
You can't take them off.
We're not cheating here. You can't take them off.
But doesn't having the stuff inside weigh you down? It's aerodynamics. You need to be as light as possible.
Well, this is the first practice, so we'll see if that bogs him down.
Ah, okay, yeah, I reckon. So there is a compartment here where you can take the glasses
The DLC,
out.
it's inside.
Do you mind getting rid of it?
What do you think, Manny? First attempt, should he have the glasses in or out?
We'll get rid of it. If it's not part of the record, it's...
I think this is also a standard issue Mr. Potato Head. It's a size 5 ball. What they use in the big leagues. How long does it take you to get stuff out of that?
Dude, it's actually hard. Give me a sec. Bear with me here, people.
But what she did was she assembled it in a way. So we discussed this, right? She's the Michael Jordan. Who is she? The Wilt Chamberlain?
We said the Wilt Chamberlain.
The Wilt Chamberlain of the Mr. Potato Head. Because she's actually gone and kind of made it happen. And I'm just copying the technique. But I might find a way to refine the technique.
I've taken it out. It feels beautiful. Much lighter, bro.
Thank you very much.
That should help. So,
here's what I'll do. Because he'll do it in sub 10, I'm going to record you on my phone in slow-mo.
I'd love to see that. Yeah, absolutely.
Alrighty. So Sani will time it. I'll record on my phone, and away we go.
I will say, though, it's a little bit frustrating here because I've assembled the Mr. Potato Head on the table. Right, but the table is actually the chair's too low. I'm not in
it's not optimal.
A prime position, so I might have to readjust here a little bit. But bear with me whilst I break this record on my first go.
All right, here we go.
Record. Right, so I'll start timing the second you touch a piece. All right.
Oh no!
No. 12.21 seconds because of that little mishap.
What would it have been if it wasn't?
It would have been sub 10.
So for those of you who are listening on the audio,
You would have just heard silence.
for 12 seconds.
Collapse of the table.
So I've assembled the potato head, but as I've gone to put the eyes
Final
in,
piece.
I've actually knocked
one of the other
one
ones
of the other ones out. And that's the fun of the sport, really.
That's, you can't prepare for that, That's
You can secure the pieces.
I got to say though, they are like
flimsy.
they're pretty flimsy. Like
I think that's
They're
your
not-
assembly technique.
they're not stuck in super well.
12.21.
I'll think so. The arms
I think
are in. The hat's in.
But I will
It's
say
in the pants.
though, so the left arm, right, is a real struggle to push in. Like that's you got to put some like sort of oil on there or something.
Some WD-40.
Yeah, because like this one slides in beautifully. The right arm is fine. The left arm is really causing me some issues.
Do you think that's a defect of design of the potato head or your potato head?
No, I think that's my potato head. But like that's what you got to you got to play with what you got really. You can't really decide. But 12 point, what was it?
12.21.
So I'm almost triple the world record.
Double. If you said, let's say it's 6, you double it.
That's a good start. That's with zero training, mind you.
Exactly.
Training. What's your plan?
I think like just get the reps in really.
Surely every week you do it. Like you do
I
your
think it's like
training
every night.
and then every week you check in and we see if you're beating your previous week's
Yeah.
score.
How many weeks? Like
Ideally, you should be shaving a second, even 2 seconds a week.
I dead set think like obviously it's not like a linear,
think it
improvement.
is.
No, bro. It's a log.
It's a logarithmic.
But I'm saying like
Law of diminishing return after a while.
I'm saying first week I'm probably gonna shave like 4 seconds off it
Yeah.
immediately.
And
But
after
then
it'll be 1 second.
it's
half a second.
incremental
Yeah,
at that
yeah.
stage. That's when you get to the big leagues. But like I don't even know if like it might be like the 4 minute mile, like where no one thought they could beat it, and then as soon as someone beat it, everyone the floodgates come rushing
What was the
through.
other one? When Eliud Kipchoge did it, what was his record? Which we thought was, he needed optimal conditions to beat it.
Yeah, it was like the 2 hour marathon.
Yeah, that's
but like
right.
that was kind of cheating because he had like
All the aerodynamics.
The
Yeah,
aerodynamics.
there was-
He had like a runner in front of him who gave him a slipstream or some shit.
literally.
There was a car in front of him that gave him his speed the entire time.
There was, but to be fair, he was running. So I actually, there was this convention I went to, and basically they had a treadmill,
Yeah.
and it was going at the speed of what his sub 2 hour marathon was.
Yeah.
So it's like 17 second 100 meters, right? Which is like pretty fast. Like you're like 80% running 17 second 100 meters. I lasted for like maybe 30 seconds. People like falling off after 10 seconds, and like you're like really puffing. Like it was bad.
Jeez. So what do we think? You're gonna do some training over the week, bro, and then you're gonna come back and let's set a time. Let's set a goal for you. So you reckon 4 seconds in a week?
No, yeah. Next week I want to be
Sub 8
I want to
seconds.
be like 7 to 8 seconds in that range.
All right.
And I think that's very possible because I felt like I've never even felt this toy before. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I've never held this in my hands. So like the pieces just didn't feel right. Like, yeah.
You need to become one with the potato head.
Like there's 3 holes. Like I didn't know if the hands went into the third hole or the first hole. It's
Any
just
hole's a goal.
not going to pay that. But we'll move on. All right.
You mentioned conventions, and I'm glad you brought that up. So I met up with some of my mates last night, some of my old workmates, and they were telling me that during the week they went to like a professional services convention. At the
How
ICC.
exciting.
Yeah, I know. It was riveting. It was a riveting conversation. Anyway, so it was like it was in one of the rooms at the ICC. So it was a big room. There was about 400 or 500 people there, I reckon. And so one of the boys got there on time, and then the other one got there a bit later. And the other guy who was already there was like, "Hey, I'm on table 80. Come over." And then my mate's like, "Okay, yep, I'll see you there." And so he goes up to enter the room, and at the front of the room, there's like a chart, and he sees table 80 is literally in the far back right corner. So this bloke, there's no one else from their work there. It was just those two. And this bloke has chosen the table as far away from everyone else
Good.
to just have a yarn with each other. And so the first guy's there, and he goes in, and he sits, and he sees him, and they sit down. And it was an empty table. There's only one other person on that table. And so apparently, the convention started, people were talking, blah, blah, blah. And suddenly people started to fill that table. And they noticed
Strangers on the table?
yeah, so it was like strangers who had never seen before, right? And apparently one of them sat down and he had a microphone attached from his ear to his mouth.
Yeah.
And then other people were coming up and giving them coffee, water, refreshments, and they were getting 5-star service on their desk, and they were just sitting there what's happening?
Who are these people?
Exactly. And then one of the guys, the guy with the microphone disappeared, and all right, whatever, that was a bit random. Literally 20 minutes later, they see that very guy get on stage and he was the keynote speaker
Oh,
for
actually.
that convention. And they realized that they were on the speaker's table.
Table 80.
And that's why that table was getting 5-star service.
Did they get 5-star service as well?
No. So apparently they realized that. And they got very embarrassed very quickly and they just left the entire thing altogether.
No,
like,
you
you can't
double
show
down. You stay there. You're already there. Fake it. Fake
Really?
it,
I
fake it.
was getting secondhand embarrassment for them.
That's not on them though. Like, was there a sign saying reserved?
So that was the other thing. They told me then they saw on the table in the middle. So it said table 80, but then after that, underneath it literally said speakers. And then they looked around at all the other tables and it had like numbers and they had literally just the name of the companies that they were coming from.
Yeah.
And they somehow missed that. And at the front as well, when you enter the thing, there's actually a board and it shows, you know how, like, you know, where you got like a wedding reception, it's like table 1, so-and-so's on this table. Literally, again, it says table 80 for speakers only. And again,
Silly.
somehow missed all
Silly.
this and ended up on the VIP table.
Well, in that case, then fair enough. Like, if you want to leave, because that is embarrassing. But I don't know. Putting the speakers on table 80 seems a bit. How you going? This guy's got to walk a kilometre to get on stage to give his speech.
Yeah, exactly. Why would you put the speakers all the way at the back? You know, that's where the rapscallions are, the riffraff.
When you're on the bus, right? Who are the back seats for?
Exactly.
The cool,
bandits.
the cool kids, the bandits. Absolutely. You're not putting the principal in the back seat. He's sitting in the front. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is fair. But to be fair, I don't know what I was going to say.
But to be fair, fair enough.
No, sorry. I remember what I was going to say.
Thank
The
you.
speaker doesn't care about the rest of the fucking conference. Let's be honest.
That is true.
So he's just there, so he doesn't have to fucking pay attention.
Did his part and then dipped.
Exactly. That's what the keynotes
And then they
are.
just had like it was like a whole day thing. So they had like a rolling thing of speakers who would just come sit there like.
I'll sit on the
prepare.
table.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if they're at the front, so I feel that's a bit disruptive, you know? They're coming
Yeah,
in and out.
that's true.
True. Actually, logistics,
Exactly,
beautiful.
you know? Let
So-
my brain work a little and I'll get you there.
Is it not a bit disrespectful that the VIPs, like the waiters and stuff, didn't give stuff to your mates? Because they could have been keynote
If
speakers.
you've seen them, you would know that they don't look like keynote speakers.
Yeah, but like the CEO of Finder doesn't look like a CEO.
That's true.
Niche reference,
That
I
is
know.
very niche, I was gonna say.
But it looks like a villain.
No, but these guys are like, you know, our age, like early to mid 20s.
They could be young entrepreneurs.
Forbes 30 under 30 conference was recently.
Oh, was it?
AFR's top fucking, what is it?
What, the rich list?
25, no, like 25 young leaders.
Yeah, by the way, all those are
Did we make
paid.
the list?
All those
I
are
don't know
paid
who
services. You just need to pay for it.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
So you just ask,
You
hey, can I
pay enough
be...
and tickle enough people and we'll get on the list.
So like to get even nominated, so you basically need to pay for your nomination. And there's like an email that gets sent out. It's like, you know, this could do so much for your career if you were, you know, seen to be in the AFR, blah, blah, blah. But really, it all comes down to microtransactions, pay to win. That's exactly what
It's
it
the
is.
key to life.
Key to life.
All right, boys. New game this week. Heads up / charades. I didn't want to pay $3 for Heads Up and give Ellen DeGeneres any money, so I downloaded the free version called
Excellent.
Charades.
I think she might need it these days. Show's gone, no?
That is true. Thing is, she got cancelled 2 years ago, but then her show only ended like 2 weeks ago. I don't know who was watching at this point, but yeah, I don't know. Thank God she's gone. Anyway, so you guys know how charades work, right?
Yeah.
Let's pretend the listeners do not understand.
I would like to think our listeners know how charades work.
Let's
but
pretend the listeners do
basically,
not understand.
I'm going to be holding up a name of celebrity, or we'll all be holding up a name of celebrity above our heads. We won't know who it is, and it's up to the other two to describe who the celebrity is without using their name, and then we just have to guess who it is. Is
And
that
then
not how
yeah,
charades
that is
works?
also is
Okay.
it? My parents call it dumb charades. They had the dumb in front of it. Now is that
Because she's playing with you.
no? Is that a bit not politically correct?
Why? I don't understand.
Calling
'Cause
her
like-
son dumb.
No, you know how it's like if you're deaf and dumb, you're like you can't hear or
is
speak.
that what it
Yeah, I think so. I think that's good. Anyway, so like
look, you know, it's a different era when they grew up. You know, you're allowed to call a spade back then. I don't know if I can say that.
you can say
Oh
that.
my God.
So you're gonna do celebrities. Is that your first round?
So yeah, we'll do celebrities first round.
And do we have to do the same topic each time?
So for the first round, I think we should each do celebrity. So you'll get a minute, and you have to try and guess as many celebrities as possible.
All right.
And then for the second round, you know, there's a number of different categories we can go by. So we can.
Let's preface, if you're listening on audio, you won't know. You won't be able to see the
But you'll be
heads
in
up.
our shoes, and you'll be trying to guess along with us.
Yeah.
Audio's play at home.
Play along.
If you're a lucky viewer on YouTube, we should get it working again. and you should be able to see what is on Sen's phone.
Also, I note that we're all wearing glasses, so don't use the reflection of the glasses as a cheating.
I wouldn't even.
We wouldn't even.
I wouldn't even think of that. That doesn't sound like me.
All right. I guess I'll start us off first, and let me know when the name comes up.
Place on forehead.
Thank
3,
you.
2, 1, go.
I'll show the camera as well, just quickly.
Amber Heard.
Oh, Johnny Depp.
Yes, sir.
Is it up or down?
Down.
Down.
I don't know who this is.
Fuck. I know who he is. He did one. He Caroline.
What?
He directed Caroline.
Sweet Caroline.
Oh, Tim Burton.
Oh wow. What's Caroline?
Cool, bro.
It's like an old mob guy in like the movies Godfather.
Al Pacino.
Gabagool.
Yeah.
Gabagool.
Is it Joker?
Recent
Heath Ledger.
Joker.
Oh,
No,
recent
the other one.
Joker.
Fuck. What's his name?
He's got a weird name. Pronounced slightly
Last
strange.
Joaquin Phoenix. Thank you.
Oh, it's a brother. It's one of our brothers.
Oh, Indian. Dev Patel.
No, dude.
What? Another famous Hassan Minaj.
His last name is the surname of Bhuvneshwar, an Indian fast bowler.
Okay.
And the first
Harold
name.
and Kumar.
No, you're not going to get this, dude. Get rid of it.
All right.
You know who Akshay Kumar is?
Oh, I do, but I was never going to
Modern
get that.
Family. Latina.
Oh, Sofia Vergara.
Yes, dude. Yes. Oh, Harry Potter. Mamani. Nah, game over. End over.
All right, how many did I get? I got 1, 2, 3, 5.
Who's Akshay Kumar?
He's a Bollywood actor. He's literally like the Bollywood Mark Wahlberg. He just does like action movies.
films.
Yeah.
Is he famous? Like big?
Very actually. He's literally like on par with like Sachin Tendulkar and like
Wowee.
Shah Rukh Khan. He's like up there. All right.
Since that name came up, I looked at you. I don't know if that's
Yeah,
the right or wrong thing to do.
Oh, I no idea who it was.
All right. So we'll go that one again.
How
Who
many
wants to go
was
next?
it? How many
I
did you
got
get?
5
Okay.
in a minute, which is I'd say pretty
That's pretty
stinker.
bad.
Go Rowie than me.
Okay.
All right, Ro.
I can click it. It's all good, man.
Okay, all right. It's
recording,
press
right?
start. Yeah, it's recording.
3, 2, 1. Zoo. Writes breakup songs. Country.
Taylor Swift.
Yes. It's a model.
Model.
Haley Bieber.
No.
No.
German.
Miranda.
Victoria's Secret German. Blonde, tall.
Thank you. We're getting rid of this.
Okay.
Who was it?
Yeah, Heidi Klum.
Is the face of like a designer brand.
Is the big brand. Sounds like a cereal brand.
Kellogg's. Nutrigrade.
It's when you're on the TV and you're flicking through stuff. What are you flicking through?
Infomercials.
God, it's the third. Think of the third letter of the alphabet.
C.
Think of all your all right. That
Chanel.
was, yes.
Coco Chanel.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're done.
That is the worst description of
You're
all
not gonna get
time.
this. Go up.
That.
Baby.
Justin Bieber.
Yes. Married to Brad Pitt before.
What's it? Angelina Jolie.
Yep.
Yeah. Directed Batman.
Batman. Inception.
Oh, Hans. No, who's that guy? I don't know who that guy is.
Christopher Nolan.
Oh, that's silly. Did I get? I got 4. That's actually, but that's honestly on you. You're literally like
Heidi Klum. How would you describe Heidi Klum?
Heidi Klum. I'll pay, right?
Okay.
We spent like 30 seconds on Coco Chanel.
What would you have said for Coco Chanel?
Literally, I'd be like, something else. You literally was like a designer brand, the face of a designer brand. I'm thinking like Kim Kardashian or someone who like models for
I
them.
thought we gave-
Not the founder of the brand. Like her name is literally the brand.
Yeah, well,
Sorry, I'm a bit upset about that. But
It's okay.
we gave you cereal. We gave you flicking
Exactly.
through channels. You know, Chanel.
cereal,
Cocoa Pops.
I understand that, but there's 50,000 cereals, bro. Lucky Charms.
Hey, it's just
Sort it out. This is actually why this game falls apart because like it's your
It's
score
on
is dependent on
It's
us.
All right.
And
all
you've
right,
got
all
monkeys
right,
here.
All right.
Whoa.
Let's move on.
I'm ready to start.
All right.
Place on forehead. 3, 2, 1, go. What do we call you? Your country's greatest man.
Manny Pacquiao.
Yes,
Yes.
Oh, mate, say less.
He was on Britain's Got Talent. He got One Direction together.
Simon Cowell.
Yes. Living on a Prayer.
Bon Jovi.
Yes.
These are the clues that I needed.
Mad Max.
He
Braveheart.
directed The Passion of the
Passion
Christ.
of the Christ.
Mel Gibson.
Yeah, has some
Yes.
questionable views on Jews. One Kiss.
Cush's
All it
favorite
takes
artist.
to a leaper.
You wouldn't know who this is.
Do you know who that is? David Lynch? The Blind Side.
The Blind Side.
Oh shit! What's her name?
No, she wasn't in that.
What's her name?
Gravity.
Oh fuck! What's her name? Sandra Bullock.
Yes.
Yes, dude. Yes.
We literally talked about him when I described Akshay Kumar before.
What's
the action hero.
The equivalent.
Oh, Mark Wahlberg.
Yep. The greatest baseball player of all time.
Babe Ruth.
Yep.
I'm just
President, 52nd president of the United States.
Who's the next? Name the first president. Trump.
Oh man, I've done well.
What did you get?
Absolute
8.
bits. 8.
Manny Pacquiao there, okay.
All right, bro. You obviously were very disappointed with that.
Let me choose the next topic at least.
you
Like, at least give me that
You
respect.
want to run back?
Celebrities? No, dude. No, there's plenty of celebrity. There's other things that we can
Rohit's
do here.
unhappy with our
So we're having a look through the decks. Celebrities, animals, tasty food, misc, countries, cars.
Countries.
Countries
maybe.
could be.
Countries.
Countries? All right, we'll go countries.
Oh shit.
Adjust duration. Sen, you can start.
All right. So a minute. Let us begin.
Place it on your forehead. 3, 2, 1, go.
It's like a Latin American country.
Mexico.
I'd honestly skip it.
I'd skip that as well. Yeah.
What was it?
Guatemala.
Okay.
Oh, you're getting tough ones. All right. It's a small
Rich country.
European
Small,
known
very
for its
small,
banks.
Monaco, very rich.
Known for its what?
Banks.
No.
Liechtenstein.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of
Switzerland?
Liechtenstein. It starts with that letter though.
Near Belgium and all that.
No, pass.
Pass it. You've actually
whatever.
Novak.
Novak Djokovic is from this
Serbia.
country.
Yes.
Yes.
Sacre bleu.
France.
Yep.
Mkhitaryan.
Armenia.
Oh God.
Some might call it
Palestine versus
Israel.
the smallest country in the world.
Vatican City.
Yes. Wow. Excellent from you.
IKEA.
Sweden.
Good.
No hables inglés.
Mexico?
No.
Spain.
Yes.
Yes.
We
Australia.
pumped it 31-0.
I think it's 33-0 and Archie Thompson
America
scored
Samoa.
13.
You're
It's out of time.
All right.
Decent.
creative.
Yeah, we'll
It's
get creative,
boring if
yeah.
I just start naming football.
All right.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
got
we'll do
8
that.
There.
You got 8.
Ignore Luxembourg. All right.
I'll play this deck again.
You think of Luxembourg when you said Liechtenstein.
Yeah. That was.
But I think Liechtenstein is also like for the banks.
Liechtenstein is for the banks, but that's
Yeah.
fine. No, worry, we'll say that's.
Went 2 offs.
All right, so we're doing countries
3,
again.
2, 1. Zindabad.
Pakistan.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Sharia law.
Oh, which country is this? Saudi Arabia.
yeah.
I don't think you're gonna get this.
Skip it.
Psy, Gangnam Style.
All right.
Min Son.
Oh, okay, Korea. South Korea.
Yes.
Guinness.
Guinness.
Beers.
Oh, Ireland.
Yes.
Yes.
Chocolate.
Switzerland.
No.
Belgium.
De Bruyne, yeah.
Belgium. Get creative, boys, dude. Come on.
How do you describe it? Rihanna's from here.
Yeah, Rihanna.
Oh, Trinidad and Tobago.
Similar,
Oh,
what's
it's
an
like Dominican
island?
Republic.
I'd cut your losses with this one.
Oh, what is it?
This one.
What was it?
And this one's near
Bahamas.
China.
Huh? Nepal?
It's
The
within
free part of China.
Tibet?
No.
They're free.
Taiwan?
No.
No,
Hong
the
Kong.
other one
Yes.
there. It's where. Isn't this where Borat's from? Just name one of those.
Kazakhstan.
countries.
No,
Keep
no,
going.
no.
Uzbekistan.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's not from there.
All right, you got 7.
What did you get?
8.
Why did I feel like I was doing well there?
Because you were.
You were?
It's just, there's a lot.
Damn, that's tougher than I thought.
Last
The Bahamas. I don't know what I would have said for Bahamas.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a
like
tough one.
the pigs.
All right.
Have you seen the pigs in the waters? People love
No
that.
idea what you're on
All right,
about.
we'll go for me.
All right.
Go on, here we go.
Here we go.
A lot of cocaine,
good
amazing cocaine.
Colombia.
Yeah, so they say.
Allegedly.
Another South American
country.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to think. Brian Ruiz.
Costa Rica.
No.
No, oh,
That
he
was
wanted
wrong.
to.
All right,
Yeah.
skip this one,
Skip. The Pirates.
Pirates
I'm
are
the
from
captain
here.
now. Captain Phillips.
Fuck.
I'm going to shank you. I'm going to hijack your plane.
know it.
The original Pirates of the Caribbean.
So we've already had Pakistan, India, the one to the right of that.
Another subcontinental
Underneath
country.
China.
A bit of ding, 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 ding.
They got a green and red flag. All right. A lot of wars here.
Just think of this.
You go, yeah, it's like the Gaza Strip. ISIS started.
ISIS,
yeah.
There's a
Have you watched
canal here.
Have you watched Prison Break?
No.
Canal. This is where the ship
Suez
broke down.
Canal?
Yeah.
Where is that?
All right.
Not-
What's
yeah.
where Bin Laden's from? They got
George
him.
W. Bush decided
George
to
W.
bomb this
Rock.
place.
Yep.
Iraq.
Yep. Lewandowski.
Poland.
Ilya
Kipchoge.
Kipchoge. That's the end. Kenya.
Oh shit!
Was
I
really
got
hard.
4. That's a shocker.
All right, should we do one more round?
We'll go one more round. So we got so the ones that he didn't get were Paraguay,
That was tough. I was trying to think
Somalia was the
of- Somalia
pirates,
was the Pirates.
Somalian pirates.
Bangladesh. You missed that out. Panama?
My knowledge would be
Panama.
The Suez Canal.
Panama.
No, Suez, but there's another Panama Canal as well.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, the Suez Canal. We threw you off with that one. That's
Where is the Suez Canal?
Like in Egypt, like somewhere in Africa. I'm
Right.
pretty sure.
Okay. And then Kenya was the last one.
What
With
was that first South Africa you
LIVID.
tried to do? Brian Ruiz.
Paraguay.
Yeah, I forgot where Brian Ruiz is
Oscar
from, bro.
Cardozo, bro.
God, it's too
musty.
It's too niche. It's
All
too
right.
niche.
So how are we going to decide who wins this game?
Well, so who got the most in the celebrity one? I think that was.
I think you got the first and the second one.
I got the first one.
No, yeah,
Oh.
I didn't get the celebrity one. That wasn't me. I
Okay, you got the second
I got
one.
the second one. You got. All right, right.
All right.
This is for you.
You're playing to draw,
I'll play. Yeah.
or one of us will take it.
We'll have to do an extra round if we draw. We'll have to do it. Historical figures, musical instruments, cars. Thoughts on emotions and feelings? No.
No, because that could be.
Let's have a random one. Let's have misc.
Okay.
Let's do miscellaneous.
All right.
San, we're doing miscellaneous.
Yep. All right.
Start your time when you
So it
please.
just says random, miscellaneous, and simple words to get your game started. Rightio.
Too easy.
Place on my forehead.
Play 3, 2, 1, go.
It's like a painter,
Painter,
or a musician.
musical.
Artist.
Yep. Okay. They cover your windows, but they're not
Blinds.
big. They're small,
Max,
but they're
opposite of
smaller.
maxi.
Yeah.
Mini.
At the
Minor,
two,
maybe.
Mini blinds.
Yeah.
Oh my
I don't know what
God.
that is.
You signed up here but never went since.
Manu goes
Yep.
6 times a week.
I
You
want to
wear
take
these.
off you. They cover your legs.
He wants to take them off.
What?
They cover your legs.
Socks, pants.
Yeah.
Yeah. You steal them from the supermarket
You pop one out of the bag and eat it.
every now and
Grapes.
then. Yeah.
You are it's hip to be.
Square.
What? What is that? This is kind of a crap round, but it's like, right, if you chuck something in the bin,
What?
you call it a.
Trash.
Nah, I've stuffed
Rubbish?
that up. Yeah.
Skip.
Trash something,
Skip.
and then yeah,
Chemistry style, pace and defending.
in the sun you can't see it.
Oh, shadow.
No,
Ninja,
too
ninja.
late. Too late.
Shadow.
Yeah.
You didn't get it in time.
All right. So I got 6.
You got 6.
So it was artist, mini blinds, gym, pants, grapes, square, and the last 2 I didn't get were can opener and shadow.
Yeah.
Can opener is hard without using
Can
the word
opener is
can.
hard.
Yeah.
Can opener
It's
is
so
hard.
hard.
I agree.
What was the shadow thing? That was some FIFA reference.
FIFA
FIFA
reference.
reference. Don't worry. I should use it for artists as well.
Yeah. No, I think artist was, you did well for that one.
All right, I'm placing this on my forehead. Here we go.
2, 1, go.
It's when you go somewhere
You go-
for the purposes of
Thank you.
your
Work.
vocation.
Travel,
So it's work related
Business travel. business flights,
This the second word is
Second word's when you fall over.
yeah.
business
Like if I stumble
trip,
on
business trip.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Italian,
Italian
open dough with sauce.
Pasta, pizza.
Yes. It's the thing that helped you on Word. You know, the
Bind
little-
together documents.
Yeah.
Save.
No, so you
Physical
put it,
documents.
Oh, paperclip, clippy,
That's where I got gout.
Yeah.
toe,
Which
Which one?
big toe.
Yeah.
Yes. For Christmas, you would make this
Stockings.
It's a type of
it's
food,
a-
type of
it's
Oh,
pastry.
cookies, hot cross
It's a
buns.
person kind of thing.
What are you saying?
No, skip it, skip it, skip it.
What's up? Gingerbread.
Ah, you fucked it.
It's
It's
the
not
biggest
a finger.
It's not a finger, but it's on your hand.
Thumb.
Yes. It's you would for fuck's sake end.
What was that? What did I miss? I got 5. What did you get?
I think I got
6.
I think I got 6 and I missed the last 2.
I could have got gingerbread man, thumb and shoulder. Why am I getting anatomy questions?
you got a
here?
lot of
This is bit
anatomy
a stitch
questions.
up.
Mystery word.
All right, Manu,
Manny,
for the win. I'm out of it.
You got to get 7.
I got a 7 to win.
Yeah.
Or it's a tie break. We go. If you get 6, we run it back between you two.
I don't want to stop playing. But place on forehead.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
It's like a bed. You gave
one-
this to me.
Double bed.
No, yeah,
You
but
put it on
like,
top of
you're-
it.
You also
Mattress.
no, but you gave me the double bed, and then you gave me something on top of it to put
Quilt.
it. No,
What's another name for it? Like, it's like one. What would
Duvet.
you call one ream of paper? Like one
Sheet.
Yes.
Wait.
You
Yeah.
need this to go to events. You know, you would
Ticket,
buy.
pass.
Yep. You tie this. You learn this in like the Boy Scouts. You can do like a
Nice.
fisherman's.
Yep.
Yep.
A pink bird that stands on one leg.
Flamingo.
Yep.
Yes, dude. Yes.
When you're not happy or
when you're
sad.
drunk, you get really.
Angry.
Yeah.
What we do in soccer.
Eliud Kipchoge does this for a living.
Run.
On the field,
Yep.
run. Yep. Eight-legged insect.
Spider.
Yep.
It's a body of water.
Ocean, lake, river.
Like Nile.
Yep.
You
rolled this on
the other
Wednesday.
night.
Ankle.
Yep. It tells you the time.
Bit of TikTok.
Watch.
Yep.
It's
You
can
played this in the band when you were.
Symbol.
Yeah.
symbol. All right, there you go. How was that?
11. Wow.
That was very good.
Oh, mate.
All right, so the one that you missed right at the end was chair, but I guess that came.
We didn't even see that,
Yeah, we didn't even
yeah.
get to that. But 11. That's probably the best score we've had.
We did, yeah, double almost.
So
Exactly, mate.
Manny wins charades.
Alrighty, boys. As always, this episode and this podcast is sponsored by our good friends at Manscaped. And he says, summer is coming, right? It's not here in Sydney, but somewhere
No,
summer is coming. Oh, it is coming, yes.
So when?
In a couple months' time, 6 months' time. But it is coming. The sun will be shining, shirts will be off, and your
6
balls are smooth.
After we talked about winter for about half an hour.
But like, it doesn't really matter if the sun's shining or, your shirts are off. Your balls must be smooth.
Always.
Basically what's happening is your friends are going out, right, in summer, and Manscaped want to make sure that our beach balls are as smooth as Floridian sand.
Big words.
Now, I'd actually like to dispute that fact because I think my balls are not Floridian smooth because I don't think Florida beaches are very good.
Fair enough.
I think Sydney smooth is what you want to be.
Fair. That is fair.
Now, 4 million men trust Manscaped worldwide.
It's a lot of men.
It's a huge amount. It's a massive number. They trust us. They trust them. With 20% off and free shipping, we're going to give you the privilege, our good friends and listeners, to purchase a Performance Package 4.0. Now, you might be thinking, what do we get inside the Performance Package 4.0? You get the ball thingo that shaves it, the lawnmower. You get a weed whacker. You know what that is? It's for your nose. Every orifice is covered.
Every orifice, any hole is a goal. With the
Literally,
weed whacker,
every orifice is
got
sorted
bum hair?
for.
Fucking sorted.
Use it out, right? Now, let me tell you a bit about the lawnmower because I feel like we've glossed over this, right? We've been fast and loose with our reads, but I just want to really, set
Get
in
into the nitty gritty.
what you get with the lawnmower because it's not an actual lawnmower, right?
Really?
It's not. It's a small device, discreet, and it gives you 7,000 RPM, right?
That is a lot of RPM.
It has a new function, right? Multi-function on-off switch can engage travel lock. Now, what does that mean? I don't know, but it's a feature, right? You want it. I didn't think I needed it, but I love it.
But you've got it.
And did I mention it's waterproof as well?
Oh, no way. Really?
So like where I do my grooming is in the shower.
As most people do, I think.
And so, yeah, not on like, the floor.
Not in the living room. The kitchen. I mean, if you want to.
But you could do it there. But why not do it somewhere? Why not try scaping somewhere where there's water just to feel the fact that it is waterproof?
Waterproof, exactly.
To feel that there is no difference.
Oh, no difference.
Living room and the shower.
So like sometimes when you buy like a new watch or like a new phone, it says it's water resistant. You try dropping in the water a bit to see if it works. I've tried it. It works. Sort it out. But anyways, what do our dear listeners at TCB, what do they get?
What do they get, Sen?
They get, with the code TCB at checkout, just quietly as well, I want to say I did try the new boxes, and it is quite simply the greatest pair of underpants I've ever worn in my life.
Senny wanted to prove that he was wearing the boxes the other night. So
Oh,
unzipped
yeah,
his pants.
yeah.
And I didn't know what was happening.
I was that proud of it.
I thought I was going to see a wang.
Yeah, and a freshly shaved one of that. But
I was just so happy with that. Like, honestly, it is unbelievably comfortable. Like, no word of a lie. Genuinely very good. But with the code TCB at checkout, you can get 20% off. A whole 20% off. So whatever that price you see there, don't worry about it. All right, this is not like America where you add tax on. Instead, we take 20% off. Right?
Take off tax and more.
Exactly. And They're so happy and they're so nice that they even give you free shipping straight to your door.
So if you want the boxes Senny's talking about, the waterproof lawnmower Roy's talking about, or any other fine product, the weed whacker that you can put up some I don't say all orifices, some orifices.
Maybe not the bum.
Not
I think
the bum. I need to retract that. You can't put up the bum.
I think we should retract that.
If we want any of those fine products, code TCB at checkout, manscaped.com, 20% off and free shipping.
Always been bringing back overrated, underrated. Pretty simple. We're just going to name things we think that are overrated and are underrated. Or underrated. Exactly. So basically, these are just hot takes. I'm going to start off. Winter, I've said it before and I'll say it again. So overrated. I've genuinely freeze. We had soccer training the other night. It was genuinely
hard to breathe.
Subhuman
It was hard to
conditions.
breathe.
I'll be fair. When we did the first 2 laps around the oval, I went up to saying, bro, the air's hurting my lungs.
Yeah,
It's too cold.
It's that cold.
I don't understand how people enjoy this.
This winter, I can accept is fucking too much.
Too much.
It's getting to like 6 degrees at like 9 p.m.
Yes.
That's not Australian weather.
It is freezing.
And I'm sure
all
there's
the
some of you
time.
in England and like Americans.
The US, the UK.
Bastards and pussy. But no, it's fucking cold.
It is bloody
when you're used to
cold.
like 35 degrees.
Yeah, 6 degrees is
6 degrees outrageous.
But 6 degrees feels like,
It's the wind
2
chill
degrees.
factor, bro. You
Yeah.
know? Bit of the cold wind makes it feel like -1 or 0, right?
I remember though when I was in New York, it was -6, feels like -26.
Yeah,
and
that's
that was
just the
that
big-
was actually insane. Like, feels like this.
And that was because of the wind, right? Like because of the
yeah. So like I was basically navigating, like I was using my phone to navigate, and so that was the one hand that didn't have a glove on,
It
and so
froze.
it was freezing. Every like 2 minutes, I'd have to go into a store because they'd obviously have heating there. I'd warm myself out, and then I'd have to walk out.
Did
and
you
then
have gloves? Should have bought gloves.
I have one glove, but like if
Phone doesn't work.
phone doesn't, yeah, you can't be texting
True.
while you're walking.
So you got frostbite in your right hand.
Yeah, yeah.
Got nerve damage.
Permanently numb.
Yeah.
But I agree, winter's overrated. But I think Manu likes the winter fashion though.
And that's where my next one was coming. I've come around on the puffer jackets. I would say I don't know if they're underrated, but they're perfectly rated. Because yesterday I was out about in the city, like I said earlier.
As this segment
Every
is called,
single person.
underrated, overrated, or perfectly rated.
Just name
Fine.
yeah. and tell us if they're what
Fine. Underrated puffer jackets.
No,
Really? You think they're overrated?
they are more overrated than underrated, I would say.
I think they're beautiful, beautiful creations. But I think everyone was literally every single person I saw yesterday had some variation of a puffer jacket.
You wearing a Kathmandu?
Kathmandu,
Uniqlo,
Macpac,
Macpac.
Uniqlo,
North Face.
Which one are you wearing?
What was the other one? Patagonia. You know, I saw every brand under the sun last night.
Which one do you have?
I have a Kathmandu. But I saw, like I said, like within our friend group, every single person had like one of those brands on at least.
I think all of our friends have Kathmandu jackets. Do you have a Kathmandu one?
I have a Kathmandu one. I have like some streetwear one as well, which is somehow warmer than my Kathmandu one.
Really?
I don't get it.
One of my mates has a North Face one. Normally, I think he said it's $400-500. You got it for $200.
Decent.
A good little deal, I have to say.
I think I'm starting to crack out. The puffer jacket's not even doing the trick anymore. I'm cracking out like a heavier duty jacket.
Really?
What's heavier duty
Yeah, I
than
was
puffer?
Like a coat.
Oh, like a big trench coat
Big
sort of thing.
Fuck off coat. Like, a fur hood and all that.
Yeah.
In England. That's going to come out soon, bro.
It has to.
Jeez.
It's getting to the levels here.
It's outrageous. It actually is.
And I'm the one that maintained I like winter, but Australian winter I must maintain. This fucking weather, it's too much.
We don't have clothes that are equipped to deal with
We're not
this.
equipped for it. If you're
Like,
in England, you know it's going to be cold.
You got the Canning Goose, you've got everything, man. You've got the stuff.
And even the houses here aren't built for it either because like they're all like single brick. Like if you go to the UK, they're all insulated, right? So that's why the inside of the houses are okay.
This
But
past week, bro, my house has nothing because we were redoing the floorboards. There's
Yeah.
nothing in my house. There's nothing to keep it warm.
Freezing.
It's fucking cold. It's like a warehouse.
I don't have heating in my new house. Like, dead set.
Running water in your new house.
No, I've got running water, but there's literally no heating, right? Like you know, single brick, nothing. I'm sitting in my like quilt. It's not doing the job. I brought like a leg heater from home, and so like it says do not cover the leg heater, but I'm sleeping. I'm covering it. I don't care if I die in the flames. I'd rather that.
yeah, your house is like Dickensian, man. It's like all the twist. It's like
Please,
a
sir.
Christmas Carol. Ebenezer Scrooge.
If I have a housewarming, instead of candles, please just a small heater.
Yeah.
That's all I ask.
Just to literally warm your house.
Please, yeah.
My final one, overrated, Vivid. Vivid is a thing that the government does here in New South Wales. Actually, no, it's just Sydney government. Basically, because they know people in June don't want to go out because it's fucking cold. So they have to entice people to go out into the city. So they basically just put up, they think we're like moths. So they put up like a whole bunch of lights and just expect us to flock.
Well,
And people fucking do.
exactly.
They go in their droves to go see a bunch of LED lights. Like, brother, you can get these for $20 off Kmart. And I've been seeing I've been living vicariously through like Instagram stories or TikTok. So I've seen all of Vivid. I don't need to go now.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I did think was pretty cool was the drone thing. They had like
One day. That was one day.
and we found out that's only a 1 day thing that they did on the very first day of Vivid.
That was cool though. The drone show.
But they did the coolest thing on the first day. What are they going to do for the other 3 weeks that they have Vivid?
Well, some of my mates are performing at Vivid. Maybe we'll go see them.
Are they
Concerts?
Is it a light show or?
No.
Performing tonight.
Are they?
Is what I've heard.
Musicians.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
They've got-
But you live so you're living in the city, right? Have you is it more busy? Have you gone to go see Vivid?
So, like,
it's on
my-
your doorstep.
My housemate, he went to Vivid last night, and so he went with his cousin who flew from Queensland to see Vivid.
Seriously?
They're staying at the Travel Lodge, which is like a motel.
Yeah.
Guess how much they're paying a night?
It's I've seen this motel. It looks pretty how you going as well.
It's a shack. It's a bungalow.
You'd nothing more than 30
bungalow.
You wouldn't want to pay anything more than 30, 40, 50, $60 a night at most.
They're paying $400 a night.
Jesus Christ.
I went to Canberra the other week.
Yeah.
I stayed in a 5-star hotel.
Yeah.
I paid $220.
This
But
is outrageous.
Everyone is coming to Vivid, driving up hotel prices. Apparently, like a stay at just like a regular hotel, Sofitel or whatever,
yeah.
up like over $1,000
Really?
in this Vivid period.
Why? What for?
The lights, dude. The
Dude,
pretty lights.
Surely now you boys, like, all of you just sleep in one room, rent out the other 3 rooms for the next few weeks, get
That's your,
easy
like,
money.
6 months rent.
Yeah.
That's a good point. But my housemate went yesterday, right, with his cousins and stuff. He said he really enjoyed it. He told me Vivid was
As in
good.
the cousin that's like never seen it, or the house.
No, the housemate who has seen it every year or whatever. Because I think Vivid was cancelled like the last 2 years.
It
so
has been, yeah.
It's the first year where everyone's back, so every man and their dog is going. They say it's good.
I would back your take, Sani, but as I told you this year, I realized that there's like food stalls and shit at Vivid, which I didn't know existed.
Yeah. You got to pay out your dick hole
but
for
that could
food
add
there.
to the experience, and it could make it not so overrated.
Yeah.
Not really. I like my overrated actually just off the back of that
Yeah, go on.
is food stalls. Like
Really?
Yeah, like
Why
little
is that?
food. It's
Like
just
food trucks?
yeah,
included?
food trucks. Like you go to like the noodle night markets or whatever in
okay.
Sydney, and like there are just queues, like lines. Like I'm not even eating. I'm just waiting.
So you're saying, in general, any kind of food stall or food truck you think is overrated?
No. I'm just saying the concept of just having like a bunch of food stalls in one location
Let's
is overrated.
This has come from a man who says he looks at food as numbers.
Yeah.
He looks
is
at it
fair.
as macronutrients.
Yeah, and micronutrients these days, a more holistic approach.
The vitamins and minerals.
So you need that as well. But yeah, like you just have all these people coming, to this guy who's cooking on one plate and taking 5 minutes to make a meal, and there's 50 people on the line. So overrated. Like the food is good, don't get me wrong, but it's just like the food is good elsewhere also.
Yeah, but
And then you're sitting on the floor, you sit on the grass.
It is overrated to go and wait that long for stuff.
It's so long. Like I understand. Like the food is good, right? It's a nice atmosphere, nice vibe. But you're literally lining up 2 hours for food, and that's something that when I want food, it's not I want food in 2 hours. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
I want it now.
I want it immediately. That's why I'm waiting.
That is fair.
Just quietly. Sorry.
What food stalls you go to recently?
There was
It sounds like
what's
it's coming
that?
from
Yeah.
a hurt.
no. It was I think it was during Chinese New Year. It was the most recent one. So like a couple of months back.
Yeah.
And they had like in the rocks. They had some Chinese.
Fair enough.
Like
When I
food
think
stalls?
of Chinese food, I think of the rocks as well.
Actually, to be fair, at the rocks there was it was Chinese New Year, and yet my parents were getting some nice chai, some nice Indian chaat, and I'm like, why is this here? But yeah, the noodles were fine.
Yeah. Just
saying.
the concept of waiting.
Just, I don't like waiting.
Fair enough. I have one overrated, and I know you boys will back it. Fucking overrated tables at clubs.
I've never even been on one.
I was going to say, I don't think I've
because
ever.
they cost so much.
Yeah.
For what?
I don't know.
This fucking table.
Yeah.
You're paying like upwards of like a couple grand.
Don't you get bottle service or whatever? I don't know. I'm just saying buzzwords.
Like $100 or some shit, bro. But it's charges such a premium for a fucking table.
It's somewhere to sit, once you get tired of
If you want
dancing.
to sit,
Yeah.
don't go to a fucking club.
That's fair. I don't know. Who kind of what's the kind of people that gets tables?
don't
Tables.
know.
I
I'm
don't know.
ballers.
No one I know.
Yeah.
Like I'm not friends with affluent people who go and get tables
No,
at
but
clubs.
like it's
So
a
what kind of
vibe.
circles are you hanging
Now,
around
people
with?
go to the club and they're like, bro, they go to the group like, let's get a table, right?
I've never been in a
That
group where
sentence has
that
never
in
been
that group, but there are groups like that.
those words in that order has never been uttered in the
We're
25
trying to get
years.
into clubs,
yeah.
really.
Exactly. But there are people, they go for the full experience and go get a fucking like VIP.
Yeah,
ticket. It costs,
I can see that.
Couple
Yeah.
grand just to sit and have a few bottles.
Have you done that before? Have you ever been?
Well, maybe I'm coming from a place where I've never done it.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm a little upset.
But
that I haven't.
I do see that it's definitely
No,
overrated.
because the thing is, when it gets to a point at a club, bro, people leave their table. I'm sure you and I have sat at a fucking table.
you can see it.
yeah.
because they've fucked off.
Yeah.
We've done it for free.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true. But you don't get the girl with the vodka Belvedere.
Yeah, the
and
candle in the fucking-
the sparklers going off, and scantily clad other women coming
what you just said.
coming to your table to get these free drinks.
But maybe, how much is a table? Like, let's say $1,000 or
Bro, they're
something.
a couple grand.
Okay, I was gonna say like if there's 10 of you, like it's $100 each. I'm not saying
Yeah.
it's worth it, but I'm saying like if you split the cost.
Yeah, but it's not a grand.
This is
apparently.
not like me trying to get a cab home, by the way.
Yeah.
This is not in any way equivalent. I'm
Sends-
absolutely against getting a table at a club.
$150 Uber rides on the weekends.
Outrageous.
But I agree. I think it's very overrated. This is gonna be a controversial one.
Here we go.
Overrated. Free drinks on your birthday.
No.
I can't say too much, actually.
So I had my birthday last week and we went out and then like having a nice dinner, some Mexican joint, beautiful food, burritos and whatnot.
Let's tell the whole night. Comedy show.
Yeah.
1 or 2 there.
Beautiful. Yeah, comedy show. Had a couple of bevs there. Saw Aaron Chen. Shout out to Big Aaron. He'll hopefully be on the show soon.
If you want him, DM him on.
Yeah.
Chenny, what is he? Chenny Lifestyle.
Chenny Lifestyle. At Chenny Lifestyle on Instagram.
DM him
DM
on
him.
Instagram because we want him. I want you to make a plea to get him on. Anyway, that's
Ask him. No. This is actually very important because I'd love to have him on. DM him. Jump on the Critical Banter podcast. Just do it. This is like Manscaped. We're going to talk about that later. But anyway, so yeah, we went and had a couple of bevs at the comedy show, laughed and laughed and laughed. It was lovely. And we went to some dinner, Mexican joint, and we're all eating. Big margarita jugs are being shared. It's a lovely, lovely, lovely time. All right, everyone's having a great time. And then I think Manu, you buy me a shot, maybe
I whispered in Sen's ear. Is it time to
to crack
on
open?
to Rohit?
And so whatever, like I got a free shot from the boys. So grateful. Thanks, boys. Really appreciate
I was
it.
flicking through the menu, but there's shots, but there were, what was it? Jumbo shots.
Jumbo shots.
Oh, I was getting jumbos.
You're getting jumbos, and it was those skull shot glasses. They were easily like 1.5 or a 2.
At least 2, I reckon.
It was-
nah,
no,
it was only
1.5.
It was close to 1.5.
So like, so usually a shot you can drink it in one gulp
Yeah,
and then you're good. I had to sip it. I had to take multiple gulps to get it down. Anyways, whatever. Thanks to the free shot boys. Really appreciated that. Then the bartender catches whiff that it's my birthday, and suddenly 4 more skulls appear on the table. And I was like, oh, well, I have to do it.
Yeah,
like,
it would have been
it's rude not to.
Yeah.
So I smashed the other 4. And I'm feeling all right. Like, I'm feeling good. Except actually, I go upstairs to go to the bathroom, right? And the taps, they turn the wrong way. So like to turn it on, you have to like, it's the motion of turning it off.
Yeah.
So it's counterclockwise
Yeah.
rather than clockwise.
So I was desperately trying to turn it off, and like this tap is not working, right? And I'm like, I could not figure it out. I'm like, am I just getting weaker? Like, why is it not opening? And so my other mate who comes to the bathroom with me, he like turns this way and he turns the other way, and the water comes gushing out, and he just looks at me, and then like I'm walking down. And then I think people are asking like, is he all right? Is he all right? And the bloke is just like, no, like cut him off. But at this point I was fine. Then I think the problem is every time I jump into an Uber, it's a nightmare. I think the motion of the car,
motion,
it's a
yeah,
legit, because then we went to try to go to a club afterwards and like,
Between that, we went to another bar.
oh, we did too. And I got us kicked out of that. Well, to be honest, we had like a bit of a rude bartender. And so for some reason, this chick, I was ordering drinks for the boys, and like she put 5 out, poured 5 vodka shots, and then turned around.
Yeah.
Except I think she was like supposed to, there's like mixes that was going to come with it, right?
Meant to be vodka cranberries. So
Yeah.
we're waiting for the cranberry juice.
But as she turned around, I thought I could sneak one. So I
Still, to this day, I don't understand that logic.
I don't understand the maneuver.
well, this is what I thought. So I grabbed one of the, like just the pure vodkas without the cranberry, gave it to my mate. I was like, shh, she won't notice, just have it. Right. So she's taken the shot. He's taken the shot. And then she's come back, and then she's obviously she had 5
It
out.
was only 20 seconds ago that she poured them out.
But I thought she was like, oh, I thought I put 5. Oh, all right, I'll just add another one. And so we would get an extra drink. But she was reasonable and she could count, and then booed us.
So low
did you try to
percentage
fucking,
play.
what's the word?
Gaslight.
You didn't try gaslighter?
Yeah, I did try to gaslight her. I was like, she was like, where's the 5th? I was like, What do you mean, where's the fifth? You tell me. You're the bartender.
Yeah, this is your job.
So that's the state Rohit was in.
Yeah.
So,
but I don't know. Like that got us kicked out fine. But then also the girls were climbing on the walls and stuff like that. So to be fair, there was rock climbing.
Yeah,
there was
weird.
there was rock climbing, but they did climb.
They climbed the rock climbing wall. That's important context.
Yeah, fine. But it sounds better if I just say they were climbing walls.
That's what it was first said to us. We might get kicked out because the girls are climbing a wall.
Yeah.
What do you mean they're climbing a wall?
Spider-Man.
Anyways, we get kicked out from there, and then we take an Uber to the next venue.
Nightmare.
It was on
Nightmare.
the ropes, bro. I could tell as soon as we got in.
I had no idea what was happening. I was in my
I
own
was sat in
world.
the middle seat, which is outrageous because I'm the one out of us three. Rate's on my right, Sen's on my left. Rate's missing. Rate and I misses are fucking fighting.
Yeah.
For God knows what reason. We're just yelling.
So I'm in the car. Everyone's yelling.
And then Sen's stirring the pot,
Yeah.
like having a great time. And then I could see Rate just like dead.
Dude,
Like head to the fucking window. And then at the peak of our fight,
Yeah.
he just winds the window down and like sticks his head out like a dog.
did I?
Trying to get fresh air. And I'm like, Zen, bro, he's on the ropes. When we walk out, we're done for. So we get out we get out the Uber, which nicely drops us off right
in front of the club.
So we're walking. Sen and I at the back. Ray's walking in front. We're like, entrance right here. Let's go. Ray just keeps walking.
I was like, I need to walk, boys. Let me go. Release me.
And then he nearly gets around the corner and
And it goes.
goes.
Yak number one. But I'm like, all right, whatever. We got to rally here. Got to get in the club. So we walk in the club, and then I'll be honest, like I was not having a great time because the music was just not my vibe.
yeah, it wasn't great.
And I was like, give me one song. Give me one song. Give me just some sort of 140 plus beats per minute song, and I'll go. And I waited 35, 40 minutes. It didn't come, and I was like, I live like 2 minutes away at that point. I was like,
Cut your losses.
I gotta walk
I
home.
remember before we got out to grab him by the neck just to fucking get you in check.
Yeah.
You're doing God knows what.
Yeah, I was on the ropes, but yeah, free shot. Anyways, the moral of the story is free shots are great.
In moderation.
Yeah, in moderation, not the 5.5 like
That you did in like 3 minutes.
back to back to back.
Let's keep that spirit up, you know?
Tonight. Manu's birthday and my missus' birthday is parties tonight.
We've reconciled.
Yeah.
We're no longer arguing. We're in good terms. We decided to have a joint birthday.
We'll see if you also enjoy.
We'll see if you keep up this spirit.
I'll keep up the spirit, but I won't be having, what is it, 4 times 1.5?
It was about, it was like 7 maybe standards in the space of, 5 minutes.
The fact that I lasted like an extra
Yeah,
4 hours.
Walk out of the Mexican place, you're like, I'm good.
yeah, I was all right until the Uber ride.
But everyone
Literally
knew.
just like give him 30 minutes.
You're on a clock. Alrighty, boys, that brings us to the end of this episode. We're up to 110 ratings now on Spotify. Those numbers are going up and up every week. Things you love to see. If you've already rated us, great, thank you, firstly, but let your friends know, let your family know. Obviously, tell them to listen, but if they don't have the time, just get on their Spotify and give us a 5-star, a cheeky 5-star. That's all we want. We're very simple people here.
I want more Spotify ratings than we have episodes.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
That's
I
a
like
good goal.
that. So we need, I think, another 40, 50 more. So
Exactly.
Let's run it up.
let's run it up. So let's try and get there as soon as possible.
And in other news, I could point you in so many directions at the end, but Chenny lifestyle
Oh,
is
yeah.
where we want you to go.
Absolutely.
You boys, when I called out, when we did Pokemon
Is this a
Smash
good
or
marketing
Pass,
strategy? Just quietly. We want him to come on as a guest, so we're going to tell our listeners to go brigade him.
yeah,
No,
see,
just
the demand is there.
politely ask
politely.
him.
Respectfully.
Discriminate him.
Just ask him, please
wanna
jump
see-
onto TCB. We'd love to see you there.
Tell them Miguel, Ro, and Sen sent you
Yeah.
with respect and love.
You respectfully is the most important part.
Absolutely.
And then send him a picture of your smooth balls.
With the performance package that you've picked
And
up.
tell him to use Manscaped.